Hi, good morning, and welcome to Daybreak. It's 7 o'clock here on Cable 7.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday.
Now I got a flippy.
Oh, no. It's contagious around here.
Oh, well.
I don't have one today.
How was your weekend?
It was good. It was very relaxing. How was yours?
Was the Easter Bunny good to you?
Yes. I looked for my basket yesterday. I got those new sour blow pops.
Sour blow pops.
They're my favorite.
What else did you get?
A marble egg. That's green. I'll bring it in. It's
A
really
marble
cool.
egg? Like a real marble?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
candy, you know, the regular stuff.
I didn't get squat.
You didn't?
I got a bunny. A
Well, that's good.
a live bunny. I waited all...
A live bunny?
Yes, I waited all day for that thing to lay eggs. All it did was give me a couple lousy raisins. They were good, though.
Raisins? Oh.
Yes. 7 o'clock here on Cable 7. Lori's got to look at the forecast.
Yes, today partly cloudy, high about 65, and right now it is 53 degrees outside, and it's a little darker than usual.
I know, I'm not used
I
to
had
this.
a tough time getting up this morning.
In fact, I'm looking up at the clock right now, and nobody set the clock back here.
It says 6:02.
It says 6:02, but if you hadn't set your clock back,
You're
it
in
should be
trouble.
7. It should be 7.
And you're late.
Oh, and I got to tell you this story. Drew Gatlin, our news director here at Cable 7, left notes for everybody. Don't forget to set your clocks. Don't forget to set your clocks. You know, it's daylight savings. You know, he put it in the news. He was so just adamant about everybody setting their clocks back. And guess what he did?
Forgot.
He forgot to set his clock back, and he was late for church on Sunday.
Oh, no.
He told me about that first thing this
I
morning.
completely forgot until the middle of the day yesterday.
Are you serious?
Good thing I didn't have to be anywhere.
Now, I had to go to the radio stations and set all the computer clocks back.
Was that a pain?
Yes. Well, see, Windows 95 will automatically do it, but the software we use doesn't do it. So somebody's got to be there to do it, otherwise it'll get all messed
And
up.
it's Mike.
So I had to give up my Saturday night to go set clocks.
That sounds fun.
And I counted the number of clocks in that building to set back.
How many?
8.
8?
8 clocks to set back, and then 5 at my house. And I forgot about my VCR. That was the one I didn't do.
You always forget one of them.
Yeah. Well, instead of having that flashing 12 o'clock, now it's a flashing 1 o'clock because I set the thing ahead. Let's jump in right to today's headlines for Monday, April 5th, 1999. West Greenville citizens begin to call for the seizure of the apartment building at 405 Bonners Lane, the site of multiple drug-related incidents in recent weeks and months. No less than 5 drug arrests have occurred in the first 10 weeks of the year, and the 3 months before that, murder. Members of the Weed and Seed Community Improvement Group in West Greenville are calling for the city fathers to seize the property in keeping with a 1995 law which gives the city of Greenville the right to do so when the building owner fails to make, quote, good faith efforts to stop the problem. An Aden woman died Sunday afternoon in a fire at a residence on Grover Hardy Road. 50-year-old Shirley Ogery was overcome by smoke and pronounced dead on arrival at Pitt County Memorial Hospital. Fire officials say that while the fire damaged mostly the kitchen, Ogery was found in a hall just outside a bedroom, presumably succumbing to the smoke as she tried to escape. It's the first Monday of April, which means that a variety of local boards will be meeting. Pitt County Commissioners meet this morning at 9 a.m. to continue their discussion of the mental health crisis, among other things. City Council meets tonight at 7. A few stories in state news for you. State lawmakers say everybody in North Carolina should have indoor bathrooms connected to sewer systems or septic tanks. While some parts of the state are full of high-tech companies, tens of thousands of residents still live in homes without indoor plumbing. Instead, they rely on outhouses or straight piping, which is the illegal practicing of using toilets emptying directly into ditches or streams. Ooh. The 1990 census identified at least 50,000 households without adequate plumbing, among the most in the nation. But new information shows that a more accurate figure could be as high as 200,000. Wow. If Easter weekend was any indication, this year should be a good year for the state's coastal tourism industry. Hotel operators and merchants in the Wilmington area reported brisk business over the holiday weekend, which is the kickoff of the region's tourism season. Businesses up and down Carolina and Wrightsville beaches reported good crowds, and hotels in the area also reported a busy weekend. That's the news.
All right.
Right now.
Today's weather, partly cloudy today, high 65. Tonight, partly cloudy and cooler, low about 40 degrees. And tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 72. And right now, it's 53 outside.
53? It's only going to get up to 65 today?
Yeah, I thought it was going to get warmer than that.
I think this weather is teasing us. Sometimes
I
it
do
goes up to
too.
80, then now it's only going to
I
be
heard
in
it
the
was
60s.
supposed to get up to like 85 sometime this week.
Really?
Maybe not.
I got a question. Did you hear about this? Maxim Magazine. You ever heard of Maxim Magazine? They recently listed the Hollywood blondes with the all-time highest IQ. I thought you'd find this interesting since you are, of course, a blonde
Yes.
individual. Is that the politically correct way to say that you're
Blonde
blonde?
individual,
A blonde American?
sure.
Among the highest was Jane Mansfield, 163. That's genius level. Did you know
Wow.
that? Followed closely by Sharon Stone. What do you think her IQ is? 154.
Really?
Yep.
Now, what's normal? 100?
I think they say 100 to 120.
120.
Mine's 286.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible, Mike.
Madonna's IQ, 140.
Is this for real?
This is for real. Melanie Griffith. Actually, we don't know what her IQ is because she accidentally returned her questionnaire in a Publishers Clearinghouse.
Also, I don't think she really has blonde hair, does she? Doesn't she do that L'Oreal dye commercial?
Melanie
hair?
Griffith?
Oh, maybe it's Revlon. Never mind. It's makeup.
I don't know.
She's interesting looking. Anyway.
Yes, she is. Whose birthdays are today? You've got some celebrity
Yeah,
birthdays.
actor Gregory Peck is 83.
83?
I had no idea he was that old.
Yeah.
Movie producer Roger Corman is 73. Actor Nigel Hawthorne is 70. Jazz musician Stanley Turrentine is 65. And singer Paula Cole is 31 today.
She's about the only person on that list I've actually heard of.
I have to say, I agree with you on that. Well, Gregory Peck, of course.
Oh, yeah, Gregory
but
Peck. He's different.
Anyway, that's today's birthdays.
My favorite Gregory Peck moment was in To Kill a Mockingbird.
I think that was the best thing he ever did.
I think so.
It has to be.
It's a great book, but it's a boring movie. You ever...
It's okay. It's a great book, though.
Oh, yeah. Easter weekend. Boy, what a weekend it was.
I know. Well, you didn't really have Friday off, did you? You had to work
Friday?
on Friday?
No, I worked Friday.
You did work Friday.
You worked Friday, too. You were here.
Well, part of the day. I was here.
Oh, you come in, you do your little daybreak thing, and you leave.
Well, only
Lucky
on
you.
Fridays.
Oh, well. Bobby Parsons is coming on a little while with the pet of the week, and I thought I heard him meowing. Was that correct? Oh, we have a cat today.
A little cat.
And we have no cat treats.
Oh, no.
I'm-
We can feed him Tinky Winky.
We've got dog treats, we just don't have cat treats.
Maybe, what would happen if you fed a cat dog treats?
You'd start barking, perhaps.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's possible.
Well, we can find out.
Okay.
Actually, my cat will eat I had a friend of mine came over one time and had a dog, and we had some dog food. My cat wanted to go over there and eat the dog food.
I guess it probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, he started chasing cars. It was pretty cool. Also coming on the show, Janet Hazley from the Grifton Shad Festival, and she's bringing a young lady who's a former Fishy Tales winner. Do you know what the Fishy Tales contest is?
I don't know what that is.
Fishy Tales is a contest where people make up stories about fishing. I mean, you've heard people tell
Hence the name Fishy Tales.
Fishy Tales.
Right.
You know, people make up all kinds of crazy stories about the fish they almost caught, the fish that almost got away. Well, these are actual bona fide lies. And these kids, or these actual people, they have different age divisions compete in this competition, and we have a former winner.
All right.
Coming on the show this morning. It's 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. We're going to take a break. Lori's got the weather.
Yes, today partly cloudy, high 65. Tonight partly cloudy and cooler, low 40. And right now it's 54 outside.
We'll be right back.
At Mattress Plus, you're gonna know. You can see the difference with your eyes closed.
This is the 1 week of the year when you can save huge on mattresses. This week only, prices have never been lower. It's this week only. Hesitate, you'll pay more. Only at the home of the bedbug, Mattress Plus.
This is the sale you've been waiting for.
At Mattress Plus, you're gonna know. You can see the difference with your eyes closed.
Oh, for crying out loud. You kids never pick up anything anymore. Always me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Oh, jeepers, criminy. Oh, man. Oh, for crying out loud. For Pete's sakes. Oh, busting my hump.
Been a while since your kids have used some of that sports equipment? Bring it to Play It Again Sports, and we'll buy it.
It's another beautiful day.
I'm walking on sunshine.
One of those days you never want to lose to seasonal allergies.
And don't it feel good?
Talk to your doctor about Claritan. Just one Claritan tablet daily brings you 24 hours of non-drowsy relief from seasonal allergy symptoms. Claritan has a low occurrence of side effects such as headache, drowsiness, fatigue, and dry mouth.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Don't lose a single day. Take clear control. Take Claritan.
Hey.
At Brown and Wood Pontiac Cadillac Jeep GMC in Greenville, you can drive an all-new 1999 GMC Sierra truck from just $219 a month, or a 1999 Jeep Grand Cherokee from just $339 a month, with only $1,900 down or trade. Brown and Wood Pontiac Cadillac Jeep GMC in Greenville, home of the 995 oil and filter change.
Drive away with Brown and Wood, Pontiac, Cadillac, Jeep, GMC.
Now, what'll it be, sweetheart?
Let me guess. An ice cold Pepsi.
I wouldn't want to hear one of those crazy voices of yours, huh?
Honey, you ain't heard nothing yet. Hit it, fellas. You go, girl.
Welcome back to Daybreak. It's 11 minutes after 7 o'clock here on Cable 7. Good morning.
Good morning. Today's weather, partly cloudy, high 65. Right now it's 54 outside.
Look, it's a cat. Boy, we just got all kinds of crazy animals running around the studio, don't we? Actually,
and a little
no.
thing.
And a little thing. Bobby Parsons is here from the Pitt County Humane Society with the Pet of the Week. Hey, Bobby.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good. How was your Easter weekend?
Well, it was great. It
Good.
was great.
Excellent.
And here is this nice little cat we've got with us today. Her
Oh,
name
yeah.
is Lucy, and she's been spayed.
Mm-hmm.
And we test our cats for leukemia and FIV virus. We do their shots, their rabies, and so everything is done on them. So when someone comes over to adopt one of them, the medical card goes with them, and they're just all set to go.
Oh,
You know.
She is.
She's shedding.
She is shedding. I've got
She's
some hair on me
shedding.
now.
How old is she?
She's probably about 1.5 to 2 years. She came in with a couple of her kittens, which were adults when they came in. They were about 8 months.
Mm.
And we got them spayed and got them homes. And, you know, she's a little unusual because she's got some orange up on the top of her head. She's a
Yeah.
gray tabby with this orange. Oh, she's going for a toy. Nope, or is she just going to go to jump?
She just wants to jump. How'd you get Lucy? How did Lucy come
The
about?
owner just had, you know, quite a few cats outside, and they just figured there was just too many of them. So we litter box trained her and have her all set to stay in the house. We're
So
hoping-
she's all good to go.
She's set.
Instant pet, just add you.
Yeah.
Simple
Not
as
that
that.
she's not declawed, but she, you know, it's a good thing to get a scratching post
Mm-hmm.
and let them try and use the scratching post so that
Right.
they don't scratch your furniture up.
Right, a lot of cats will use those scratching posts.
They sure do.
My cat
And
doesn't.
it
He just
saves that-
knows.
It saves all that declawing stuff. You know?
Right, right.
Because, you know, they don't realize what's even happening, and all of a sudden they don't have their claws anymore. It's a big operation for them.
Right.
So you're getting a lot of cats in right now?
You know, we're waiting for kitten time. It's going to come into full bloom when it does.
Okay.
And it's right around the corner. And when we do that, then the cats don't get homes. Right now we have a lot of mother cats, and we've gotten them all spayed, and we're getting them homes. We're adopting like 20 a month. But as soon as kitten time comes in, everybody's going to get kittens. There's going to be hundreds of them all over the place.
So
It's really important.
how can someone adopt Lucy if they wanted to?
Well, they need to come over and look at all the cats, and if they can pick them up, hold them, and you know, usually a cat that's been in a cage is kind of wild. It wants to get out and run around. It doesn't want to. This cat wants to run around too. Cats
Oh,
are really
there she
hard.
goes.
Yep, here she goes.
There
She
she
wants to. I'm trying to get her this way. She's going to do her own thing. Cats do their own
Let me
thing.
get her on the table. Maybe she'll lay down if we put her on that. Do you think so?
Oh, you think she'll like that? I think she'll have no papers
Yeah,
left.
look, she'll be okay. She'll be just fine. Look, you
And
just
the cat hair is going all over
you gotta
the place.
just kind of.
I hope you don't have any
A little-
allergies. Do you have any allergies?
Well, a couple.
Because this
Oh,
is
we got
going
some-
up our nose.
Look at that.
Look, yeah, I mean, there's just lots of
Oh,
it.
yum.
A good home with children and a vacuum required here.
Well, even if you have a dog, you're going to need a vacuum
Oh,
cleaner,
yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah,
everybody needs a vacuum.
That's for sure.
So,
With animal hair, you're always going to have it.
so the cats. This is like one of the cats you've got down there. It's not really kitten time yet, but you're waiting. You're
No, we
bracing
got lots
yourself
and
on
lots
it.
of cats, so we have lots of cats.
Tell us about some of those cats.
We've got black cats, and we have orange tabby cats, and we've got some other great tabbies like her, but they don't have the orange in them. So, and then you got your calico cat, and your calico cat is 3 colors, and they're usually the female cats.
Right.
Okay, if you got 3 colors, it's a female cat.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's in the genes. And then if you have orange tabby with no white on it, most of the time it's a male. So you automatically say male. If it's got some white on it, then it could be a female.
On an average day, how many animals come to your doorstep?
That's an interesting question. If I take all the animals in that tried to get in there, we would probably have 500 animals and we couldn't possibly feed them, you know.
Right.
There's just so many animals out there. Probably on a daily basis, we probably get 3 or 4. People drive up in cars and they either have a litter of kittens or a litter of puppies or
and
they don't want the dog anymore.
How do you know if you can take them around, depending on how many animals are there right now?
What happens is it depends, like if you have a dog that's adopted, then you can take another dog in. But most people, remember, take puppies and kittens.
Right. People don't think
that's what's so sad.
Yeah, and the older pets, I mean, why not adopt an older pet? They're all ready to go. Most of the time they're already litter trained.
I would rather take a cat than a kitten. I have preference over a cat. First of all, it needs a home more. And then second of all, it's not jumping all over the place like kittens. They're constantly crawling up the drapes. And if you're trying to do the dishes, they're going up your slack leg. You know, you just don't have any time. You have to have time
well,
out.
It's like a kid, really.
That's right. They jump in the center of your plants. And, you know, they're just real active, and they are cute. They're very, very cute. Kids want to play with them, so they're constantly picking them up. And if you give preschoolers kittens when they're too young, that's kind of bad news for the kitten because they can get their little legs broken real easy.
Lori, aren't you glad we don't eat off of this table?
Yeah. This and some eggs.
Oh, no.
I thought you could at least serve some coffee on this table.
Well,
this is a good coffee. Right?
You know, you could almost take all this extra fur here and build you a whole nother cat.
Or another one of these things.
Yeah, that's perfect.
What is this?
This kind of looks like me.
I don't know. I think first thing in the morning, that's how you feel.
No kidding. That's about what my hair looks like.
The hair is about accurate.
Yeah.
I don't know about the blue cap, though. Dogs, you got plenty of dogs down there?
Oh, golly, we have a lot of them. Somebody had brought in a poodle this weekend, so we do have poodle. They come and go real quick.
Poodles do?
Yeah, poodles.
Oh.
Everybody wants a poodle. They want a small animal, because when you think about apartments, cats are real good in apartments, because you don't have to take them out for walks all the time, and you really don't need a backyard.
Something that every cat owner knows is where the butt button is.
That's
Watch.
correct.
It's right there.
There
As soon as you do
go.
that, the butt goes way up in the air.
And the dogs are a lot harder to keep in apartments than cats. But small dogs, everybody wants the small dogs because they think that they're better in the apartment. So when we get a poodle in, it is just going, oh, you don't know what that is on your neck, you poor little thing.
Cats don't like leashes, do they?
No, they don't. They definitely
Sometimes
don't.
it's like for their own safety.
But
and their own
sometimes
good.
they'll jump down and you can't find them. They're in the back of the cabinet someplace.
No, Lord.
So, and they're hard to catch.
You always looking for donations and things like that.
Sure, yes. In fact, right now we're getting ready to go into our new shelter.
Yeah.
And there's just so many things that we keep finding that we need. It's unbelievable. So we've been spending money like crazy. And
Oh, no.
You need more.
We need more
money.
And when you have a shelter like that, a big shelter, it's going to take a lot of money to maintain it.
Now, how many more animals are you going to be able to fit in the shelter?
Probably, but we'll probably take about twice as many cats. Because the cat room is twice the size of what we have right now. And then there's 30 indoor-outdoor runs, and then there's another 20 runs to the back where we can take in another 20. So
wow.
You have a good selection to pick from.
Now, is this a brand new building, or you're renovating it?
It's been up for a long time. The man that owned it had hunting dogs in there, and he boarded them for people.
So it's already facilitated for animals.
It's already done, and he did a wonderful job. Kept the place up very well.
Oh, that's good.
And when do you move in?
We're going to, in a week or two.
Wow.
So it's going to be confusing for a while because we're going to have some animals where they are right now, and then we'll have some that we're taking over. We're going to take them over a little bit at a time. You don't open your mouth too wide.
It's snowing in here.
That's what she tells
Oh, God.
So you're going to completely close then what you have now, right? Eventually? Or
Yeah,
It's gonna become her house
that's going to be, it's my home again, and then like if we have something that needs special attention, it'll be there, but people won't need to come there.
And of course, you'll need lots of new volunteers for your new location, too.
And we're wondering if people are going to still come in the dark of the night and leave animals off. That's horrible.
No.
That is so sick. You know, that really is terrible. Because they leave them. You know, I had a puppy a couple of weeks ago that was left off on the front porch during the night.
Oh, that's not good.
You know, and we could have had to scrape it off the road the next morning. You know, but it was all right. We salvaged it. And then somebody put a litter of puppies on by the side of the
I mean, do they
gate.
think they're going to stay in that box?
I don't know what they think. I really don't.
It's almost like they don't have the nerve to walk up to you and say, hey, look, I can't take care of this animal anymore.
Yeah, they don't do that, though. They just leave them off, and they think that you're going to take care of them. And suppose we don't have room, and we have to take it over to the pound. And, you know, they think that we're just going to take everything in. It's by space available, and that's the way it is. So, you know, it's really sad.
And the new place, like I was saying earlier, you probably need some volunteers and things like that to help out.
Yes, we need lots of volunteers, but always need volunteers.
And money, obviously.
And money, of course.
And always, you know, when you're in the grocery store, you'll have the barrel there in the store. I mean, throw a couple extra cans of food in there or something, you know, in garbage bags. So many different things you need to keep the place running.
Scott towels, and just need so many things. Kitty toys and puppy toys. We need everything. So we're just hoping that people won't forget us.
Now, you can volunteer your time with the Pitt County Humane Society. You can come by and adopt one of these fine animals.
You know, and it's a lot of fun to volunteer because you know that the animal's not going to be put to sleep the next day. And you know that it's getting good care, and that it's going to the vet, and
it's
everything's getting
healthy.
done on it. Yeah, and they come in pretty sick, some of them. You know, we've got a lot of dogs over there right now that have got broken legs, and we've had to have them fixed up, and they've had casts and our big Band-Aid on there or something, you know, that looks kind of sad, and they're limping, but they all get better. So by the time they go get adopted, you know that they're okay again. And it's rewarding.
No, sure. 756-1268 is your number, right?
That's right. That's
and,
right.
You can volunteer your time, your money, your materials, whatever you have to
anything.
Or just go by and adopt one of these fine
we had
animals.
somebody come by the other day, and they said their dog didn't like this particular type dog food, and Lori's just... they just eat it all up. It's really having fun. Look at how much you've gathered now.
Oh, my word.
Oh,
I've got hair. Do we have a dustbuster around here? Everything's got hair on it.
I should have brought... Wait a minute, now we got this much.
Every morning when I get ready to come to work and do daybreak, I'm very careful. I don't let the cats near me. No car. Look at me now.
Looks really good.
My cats are going to think I'm cheating on them.
It's a good thing you don't have to dry clean this. Just think.
I know.
You'd be in trouble.
No kidding. Well, Lucy's a very fine cat here. It's you know, it's the time of year where it's getting warmer, and she's gonna shed like that. That just goes along with the cats. Plus, she's nervous.
You have a cat brush too that you can use on them, and it just gets the extra hair. And I just didn't do that at 5 o'clock this morning.
Why, Bobby?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
You can't just pull out the shop vac and.
I could have. I might do that if I bring it.
Can you dustbuster your cat?
No, you can't.
Oh, I don't know. I think the sound would just drive them crazy. But it is a good idea. It would really collect
It would have been a good idea.
hair if we had something like that happen.
They should make a silent dustbuster.
That's right, because then it would really collect all that hair. But no, what they have is like a wire brush, and it really, if you just run it down, oh, you're going to show me that you want to play? You want to kill me?
Get this thing off my neck. No.
I was trying.
This is the hairiest morning we've ever had here on the show. I thought last week was pretty hairy. I had hair up my nose, my mouth.
Was that what did I bring on last week? I didn't bring a dog. A dog, yeah.
Next week, just bring a big bucket of hair and just pour it right on the table.
We can form it into different animals.
I'm surprised I didn't bring on a bunny rabbit this morning.
You got any bunnies?
No, we didn't, thank goodness. But we'll probably in a couple of weeks we'll have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, after Easter, and people buy their kids bunnies, and they don't.
Bunnies and chickens, and I guess they think that they're not going to grow up, and they do grow up. They get to be adults too, and then they don't want them anymore.
You mean to tell me people bring chickens to the Humane Society?
Well, one day I got a phone call from Holiday Inn, and the man said, I know you're going to think that this is a joke, but he said, we have a chicken out here. And I said, what? Yeah, I do think it's a joke. And he said, yeah, we have a chicken. Fell off the back of the truck, you know, on Memorial Drive, and it got under a bush, and it was there for a long time, and the guy was there the second day, and he said, the chicken's still here, so they called the Humane Society, and I ended up with the chicken. and I didn't quite know what to do with it.
Bring it to Bojangles.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't want to do that. I made a farmer take it, and he promised that he wouldn't eat it but I don't know what he did. He may have had supper that night with chicken. I don't know, but I did make him promise he wasn't going to eat it.
Oh, that's where this head came from.
Chicken is. The chicken.
All right. Well, you can adopt Lucy or any other fine animal at the Humane Society. Your hours of operation are, because I'll always mess them up.
What?
What are your hours of operation?
You always mess it up.
I know.
You just can't give those hours out. We're open Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 2 to 5, and then the rest of the week is 3 to 5. So if you just remember 3 to 5, you're not going to go wrong.
Right, 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
There you go. And you guys are located on Fire Tower Road.
Fire Tower Road. We're right next to St. Timothy's Church. And we're open, and we'd love to have everybody come over. And if you don't want an animal, just come over and look, because it's fun. A lot of people come over with dog biscuits and just feed the puppies, or they come over with cat treats and just play with the cats.
And that's good for the pets too.
Yeah,
to have
they love it.
Human visitors.
And we take walks over to the church. Because they have a big piece of property there, so if somebody's interested in a dog, they can take it out for a little walk.
Oh.
Or just take it for a walk if they want to.
How about next week you bring out one of those Mexican hairless cats?
Oh, yeah. This isn't even a long-haired cat.
I know.
This is a short-haired cat.
Plus she's nervous, too, and they tend to do that when they... Look at that. Would you just... I can't even touch this cat.
Stop picking at it. You're making it worse.
It's getting up Lori's nose now.
It's like a snowstorm in here.
Oh, God.
Bobby, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me. Yeah, poor Lucy.
Lucy was a good sport.
Poor Lucy.
And kids, don't put your cats on the table at home.
Oh,
You'll make Mom so
never
mad.
do that. That's for sure.
It's 7:26 here on Cable 7. We're going to take a break. Lori's got the weather.
Today's weather, partly cloudy, high 65. Right now it's 55 degrees outside, and we'll be right back. What?
Wireless Plus is Eastern Carolina's cellular and paging superstore. This month, Wireless Plus is offering a new MicroTac 650E handheld flip phone for only $1. The April special at Wireless Plus is 140 cellular minutes for only $25. Also in April, get a Motorola pager with activation for $14.95 a month and initial payment of $49.95. Initial payment includes first month's service and security deposit. Wireless Plus in the Covington Shops on Fire Tower Road, 353-7100 for Wireless Plus.
Parker's Barbecue in Greenville with 2 locations on Memorial Drive and Greenville Boulevard, specializing in Eastern North Carolina chopped barbecue and our very own Southern fried chicken with a variety of vegetables and seafood dinners. Call on us to cater your special events or reserve one of our party rooms at our Memorial Drive location. Whether you dine in or take out, Parker's family-owned restaurant is the place with something for the entire family, young and old. Parker's Barbecue.
Morgan Printers, located in Greenville, offers Eastern North Carolina full-service, superior quality printing at a good value. We feature on-time delivery, 4-color professional printing, image setting, desktop publishing, and an experienced staff to provide layout and design services. With a wide assortment of capabilities, including business and personal stationery, direct mail, brochures, invitations, and programs, Morgan Printers is qualified to print any job. Morgan Printers Incorporated, the performance printers.
With so many options on the internet today, it's not about where you want to go. It's about how you're going to get there. You want good service, good connections, good people. You want the real internet. Internet of Greenville provides the best internet service in Pitt County. Fast digital connections, the lowest user-to-modem ratios. We'll treat you right. Hey, we're owned and operated by local folks, so a friendly face is just around the corner. For the best internet service in Greenville, call 756-7124. Internet of Greenville. We'll get you there.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from in the Army National Guard. If you want to serve your country, if you can spend 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year of intense training to be ready when your community needs you, then call 1-800-GO-GUARD and become part of a team that will help you achieve everything you can.
7:30 here on Cable 7. Welcome back to Daybreak.
Good morning, everyone. Today's weather, partly cloudy, high 65. Right now it's 55 degrees outside.
Coming up on the show, Janet Hazley. She is the publicity coordinator with the Grifton Shad Festival. She'll be coming up to talk about all the week-long events. Plus, the Fishy Tales winner is coming up. The Fishy Tale, I think that's on Tuesday they do that. And we have Irene Coburn, who is a former Fishy Tales winner.
What do you win? Well, we'll ask her that.
Fish.
Fish.
No, I don't know what to win. I think you get maybe a trophy and some bragging rights. You get to tell all your friends you're the biggest liar in Grifton. We'll find out.
Which is something to be said.
Well, now that we've cleaned all this cat hair off the table and off of our persons, we need a link
That cat
post here.
exploded on here. No, you didn't get the full effect when you were watching it.
Oh no!
It was seriously.
If you want to come back, if you want to come by the Cable 7 studio and help us clean up all this cat hair, you're more than welcome to. We need volunteers here too. We had Bobby Parsons on the show from the Humane Side. They're moving into a brand new facility next week.
That's so good for them. I'm so glad.
I know. We need to take a camera over there. Maybe film a little footage of the new place. Kind of give everybody an idea what's going on there. You know, where their donations are going and things like that.
Sounds good.
I have a quiz for you. An animal quiz.
Oh.
Not just about dogs and cats, but all different kinds of animals. I guess it's Animal Monday here on... Still got hair floating around. It's like you never get rid of it. According to an Old English tradition, which part... No, let's not do that one.
Okay.
When opossums play possum, what are they actually doing? Are they playing possum? Are they unconscious? Or are they actually temporarily dead? Which are they?
Temporarily dead.
No, they are unconscious. They actually
Really?
pass out from fear.
Oh
That
my.
is true. Let's just say you have an elephant, okay?
Let's just say.
You know, hypothetically. And he's really dirty and you have to clean him. What should you clean him with? Comet, Mr. Clean, or Murphy's Oil Soap?
Murphy's Oil Soap.
That is correct, because their skin is so rough. Let's see. There's a place in Spain called Happy Animals. What is it? Is it a bar for dogs and cats? Is it a computer mating service? Or is it a spa for pets?
Spa.
No, it's a computer mating service for dogs, cats, and birds.
No way.
Yep, and they're thinking about expanding it to include snakes. And it's near Barcelona, in case your pet is looking for his significant
Wait a minute,
other.
how does that work?
I don't know. That's all the information on that I have. In Japan, instead of Brahma bulls, rodeo riders try to stay on bucking pigs, ostriches, or giraffes.
Wait, say that again?
Well, you know how they have like bucking bulls and things like that? Well, they do that in Japan. What do the rodeo riders ride? Pigs, ostriches, or giraffes?
Ostriches.
No, pigs. They've been doing
They
that for
ride
11
pigs?
years. Yep. The Makami Pig Rodeo.
There's got to be some big pigs.
Oh, yeah. Let's just say you have a walrus. Let's just say that
I have a walrus.
Let's just say I am a walrus.
I am the walrus.
Kajoob. Let's just say the walrus has 18 teeth, okay? Now, should you assume that A, he has a gum disease, B, he's been in a fight, or C, he's normal?
Normal.
That's right. That's right. They only have 18 teeth.
Huh.
That's right. Elmer is the world's oldest anteater. And where does he live? Does he live in Oklahoma, Birmingham, or Little Rock?
Little Rock.
That's right. He lives at the Little Rock Zoo. He just turned 25 in June of 97. And what? He turned 25 in June of 97. Why don't they just say he turned 26 in 98? That's kind of stupid. And celebrated with a banana, peanut butter, avocado, mealworm birthday cake.
Yum.
My.
I'm requesting that for my next birthday.
Would more American pet owners prefer to be stranded on a desert island with their pet or other people? What would your answer to that be?
Their pet.
That's right. 57% would prefer to be with their pet.
Wow.
Yep. Bugs on their patio. Bugs on your patio are driving you crazy. Should you A, buy a dozen frogs, B, get a bug zapper, or C, buy your neighbor a bug zapper? Buy your neighbor a bug zapper.
Buy your neighbor a bug zapper?
Well, it's recommended that C, buy your neighbor a bug zapper, because the neighbor's bug zapper light will lure the bugs away from your yard. So everybody buy your neighbor a bug zapper. Then everyone would have one. Let's just say, hypothetically, you have a rabbit.
I have a rabbit.
And the rabbit is with baby rabbits, and it's getting ready to deliver. Would you line the new baby's nest by A, gathering feathers in the woods, B, pulling out your own fur,
What?
pulling out your own fur, or C,
My fur?
pulling out your husband's fur?
What does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. What if you're... I think I read the question wrong. That's what I did. You're a mama rabbit. I guess that changes the whole premise there. I read that wrong.
Do I
I'm
have
sorry.
fur?
You're a mama rabbit. Do you gather feathers for your new nest? Don't laugh at me. Do you pull out your own fur to line the nest with, or do you get your male counterpart's rabbit fur for the nest?
Get your male counterparts fur.
Nope, your own fur.
Oh.
That's right. Just a couple more because this is getting dumb.
Well, if you'd read the questions right.
Your cat scratches the corners of your couch. Should you A, scratch the corners of your cat, B, stick a pencil eraser on each claw, definitely not B, or C, tape inflated balloons to the corner of your couch?
I guess tape inflated balloons.
That's right. Cat scratchologists suggest C. Try it.
Scratchologists? There's
yeah.
such a thing.
Cats don't like balloons.
Oh.
That's right. And if they scratch one, they will get shocked because it will scare them. And they'll never do it again. Only take them once.
I also heard like spraying them with a water bottle or something.
Yeah,
I've
heard
something
that.
wrong.
Yeah, if you do it right.
If you do it consistently.
No, you got to do it like as they do it though. You can't do it like an hour later.
Because they'll forget.
Right. They'll be like, "Who did you
what
spray
did
me
I do?"
for?" Let's just say you want a pet that wags its tail, but you're allergic to dogs. What kind of pet should you get? A smart goat, B, a ferret, or C, a Muscovy duck?
A duck?
That's right. They wag their tails side to side just like a dog.
I used to have a duck
You had a duck.
named Daffy. It was the cutest thing.
How
in, like,
original.
her head. Hey!
How original
I
to
was
name your duck
10.
that? Well, that's right. I think when I was a kid we had a bird named Tweety.
See?
Yeah. You know your hippopotamus is upset when A, she locks herself in the bathroom, B, her sweat turns red, or C, she starts stomping her feet.
Stomping her feet.
No, when hippos are upset, their perspiration turns red.
Really?
That is a fact.
That's kind of weird.
I mean, you've never noticed that on your hippo?
I've never noticed that.
Janet Hazley's coming up in a little while, talking about the Grifton Shad Festival. Whole week's worth of events. Lots of great stuff happening in Grifton.
Fishy Tales.
Fishy Tales. They got the Shad Festival. They got a pageant. I believe that's tomorrow night. Carnival rides, food. It's going to be a lot of fun this week.
Great.
You got to get down there and check it out. You've never been to the Shad Festival,
I
have
haven't.
you? Oh, this will be my 15th year in North Carolina.
And where is it at?
Grifton.
Grifton.
Right
And
down
that's
Highway
close.
11.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's only like 15, 20 minutes down Highway 11.
All right.
It's just a few miles. Yeah, the other side of Aden. Everybody knows where Grifton is, except for you. 20 minutes till 7 o'clock here. 20 minutes to 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock. What time is it? Nobody set the clock back.
8 o'clock.
It's almost
20 minutes till
20
8
minutes
o'clock.
to 8 o'clock.
Today's weather, partly cloudy, high 65. Tonight, partly cloudy and cooler, low 40. And tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 72. And right now, it's 56 outside. And we'll be coming right back.
Somebody set that clock.
The Insurers Group is Greenville's hometown insurance company, featuring Max Joyner, John Finch, Wadey Scales, and Mike Steele. The Insurers Group can take care of all your insurance needs. For life insurance and investments, see Max Joyner. For home and auto, see John Finch. For life insurance and life settlements, see Wadey Scales. And for individual and group health benefits, see Mike Steele. The Insurers Group, your hometown insurance company, handling any insurance need.
Honey?
Yes, dear.
Have you seen my new white shirt?
We have got a spotless reputation here at Bowen Cleaners.
You are go for a pizza delivery. Everybody in the pizza business is looking for a way to deliver oven-fresh pizza. Domino's has a better idea. The Domino's Heat Wave, the bag that works like a portable oven for the best tasting Domino's ever. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for just $13.99. Domino's, delivering a million smiles a day.
For over 40 years, Steinbeck's Men's Shop has been the gentleman's tradition for fine clothing. Steinbeck's Men's Shop has a large selection of suits by Hunter Haig, Kings Ridge, and Allen St. George. Steinbeck's has slacks, sport jackets, shirts, and a large selection of ties. Steinbeck's Men's Shop has activewear by Chaps, Axis, and Cutter and Buck. Drop by and see Scrappy Proctor and Frank Steinbeck today. Today's man is shopping at Steinbeck's Men's Shop, Arlington Village, Greenville, with storefront parking. Open Thursday till 8 p.m.
I'm Frank Steinbeck. You have my personal guarantee for quality, selection, and fashion. Visit us today at Steinbeck's Men's Shop.
The Greenville Tennis and Fitness Center is now open and is North Carolina's premier indoor tennis facility, featuring 6 indoor and 10 outdoor clay courts, a staff nursery, spacious locker rooms, and a complete fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment. The Greenville Tennis and Fitness Center is a private, family-oriented, full-service club, a great place for tennis, fitness, and swimming. It is conveniently located just off Arlington Boulevard. The Greenville Tennis and Fitness Center.
Welcome back to Daybreak, 20 minutes till 8 o'clock here on Cable 7.
Today's weather partly cloudy, high 65. Right now it's 57 outside.
And joining us now from the Grifton Shad Festival, it's Janet Hazley. How are you, Janet?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning.
Thank you for having us.
You know, Lori and I are really excited about the Grifton Shad Festival. Lori's really excited because she's never been to one before.
No, I haven't.
Well, we'll have to give you a book.
Very nice. You can get these. You can get these books anywhere.
They're free at the souvenir booth at the Shad Festival, and a number of businesses in the area have them too.
Shad Festival kicks off all this week, right?
Yes, only most of the events are on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 10th and 11th. The pageant is tomorrow night. Fishy Tales is Wednesday night. Friday night we have pizza supper and shadow, and then most of the events are on Saturday and Sunday.
Well, tell us a little bit about what's going on this week. First of all, we got the pageant coming up, right?
That's right. That's tomorrow night, Tuesday
tomorrow night.
night.
Who competes in the pageant?
Young women in Grifton area.
Mm-hmm. When do they do the?
Flag fell down.
Yeah, that's okay. When do they do the gizzard shad? Do they still do that?
Well, sometimes we do. We're not doing that this year. Some years we have. That was fun. That was a womanless beauty pageant.
A womanless
beauty
pageant.
But now, Fishy Tales is what you said you wanted to talk about today. So I have brought with me Irene Coburn, who told one of our winning stories last year.
All right.
And Fishy Tales, I got to tell you, everybody who enters, it doesn't cost anything to enter, and you get a free T-shirt that says, I told a fishy tale at the Grifton Shad Festival. And if you'll notice the fellow there...
Here, let's hold this. This one might be easier to see.
He caught this enormous fish. Huge, huge fish. And
well, it doesn't look like a very big fish.
No.
Looks like a little tiny fish.
Well, you see, it's a lying contest.
Oh.
And it's
so Irene's a very good liar.
We're calling it storytelling, but it's really lying. And, you know, it doesn't have to be about fish. It can be about anything at all. And the judging is on originality and how effectively it's told. But it's not too late to enter. All you do is show up. And
really?
Yes.
And at the door.
You show up at the door, and it's at 7 o'clock at the Grifton School cafeteria on Wednesday night. And we have trophies for people in 5 divisions, and we have $50 for people, organizations that send something. And Irene represented the Grifton Girl Scouts last year, and their Grifton Girl Scouts won $50 because of her story.
Very cool.
And this is the trophy that she got last year.
Boy, you must be very proud. All for telling fibs.
It has a little fishy tail guy on it.
Not bad.
Irene, do you want to share your fishy tale with us? Oh, come on.
Oh, go on.
That's why we brought you on the show today.
Yeah, you won a trophy and everything. It has to be pretty good.
You have to tell, because we brought you here to do that.
How about this? How about I'll tell one, and then you can tell yours. Okay, one time I was fishing, right? And I was just out there on the boat fishing, and I caught a whale. I caught him right in Grifton, too.
A whale?
Yeah, right in the river at Grifton. He was a big whale, and he swallowed up the boat, and I lived inside the whale for about a month. And
that's what happened to us.
Eventually, I escaped out through the blowhole. That's my fishy tail.
Jeez, I don't know who could beat that one, Irene.
I bet yours is better. Come on, Irene, tell us your story.
Well, the Girl Scouts went to the park to planted some bulbs like the flowers, and when we put the bulb in, fish grew out. And
Fish grew out of the bulb?
Wow.
Wow.
And so they were talking and dancing so people could come to the park and play and everything. And this is the fish that came out.
Is that the fish that came out? Let's see, hold them up this way. And that fish actually grew out of a plant?
This one.
Out of a bulb.
So,
Looks like an Easter egg to me.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So you planted a bulb like this, and fish grew out, and they were talking, and they sang. What did they sing? What did the fish song sound like?
Something from Greece.
They sang a song from Greece?
Well, we have an official song. It's called I Love Shad.
Oh, really?
And if you have time and a tape player, we can play it. I don't know whether you do or
Ooh,
not.
I don't think we got set up for that.
Anyway.
We can have that ready for next Friday when you come.
Okay, all right.
You're bringing live music on the show on Friday.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, Leo Brown and Earl Teal, who will be playing bluegrass music on Sunday, the 11th, are going to come. And we're also having the famous family, farm and family, something like that. I can't remember which the turn is. Anyway, it's a bluegrass band that Bob Gaddis heads up. And they're going to play from noon until 2 on Sunday. Then we're having a gospel singspiration from 2 to 4 on Sunday. I must mention we have just about as many arts events as anything else. We have 40 events at the Shad Festival this year.
Wow.
And we have something for every person, every age, every interest. But I do want to say it's not too late to enter the parade either. The parade is Saturday morning on April 10th, and we have trophies, and we have $200 for the first place band. Trophies are for the unit that most represents fish, and we have another one for the best marching unit, and another one for the first and second place band, and then we have one called Mayor's Award, which is the overall best unit. And so it's not too late to enter. If anybody wants any information about the Shad Festival or entering things, call me, 524-4356, and I'll put you in touch with the right person. For Fishy Tales, you just simply show up on Wednesday night.
At Grifton School Auditorium?
At Grifton School, not the high school. This is the local school in Grifton.
I went to Grifton School.
Did you?
Yes, I did, 7th and 8th grade.
How about that?
I'm a Grifton alumni.
Well, then why don't you come tell a Fishy Tale? You know, it's really hard to get adults to enter the Fishy Tales. We have lots of kids who have wonderful stories, but adults don't. And you told a good story. You might win a trophy.
I started something there.
Yeah.
How about I'll do that? How about I'll come up with the story, I'll show up tomorrow night and do it.
Not tomorrow night.
Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Wednesday night is Fishy Tales. And folks can just come on by and watch, too, can't
Oh,
they?
yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Please do.
And there's carnival rides and
carnival rides, pony rides, choo-choo train rides, magic and clowns.
Wow.
We have, here's a picture of some of the clowns from last year. They're going to come back again. Soapy and Miss Bubbles, sponsored by Sprint. That's Saturday and Sunday afternoon. We have all kinds of official souvenirs. That's Mo Shad.
I like your pin there.
That's Mo Shad, and we have T-shirts with Mo Shad. And the story about Mo Shad is he was born as graffiti on an old bridge, and I literally don't know who was his parent, and I don't want to know, and that way I can honestly say I don't know. But we adopted Mo Shad because, you see, Grifton is the family town, and the shad is like salmon. He comes back to spawn where he was hatched, and so we thought he was an appropriate symbol for having a good time in the springtime.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, one fishy tale that a kid told one year, he was telling about, it was a campaign speech for Mo Shad for president, and he passed out little campaign buttons, vote for Mo Shad, and he said, he talked about George Bass, who was vice president under Ronald Blowfish, and he talked about Martin Luther King Mackerel, and he said, you know, Grifton is the family town, which is our slogan, so don't put Mo Shad in a stew, put him in the White House and bring family town values back to the White House. So we thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
So the festival is an excuse to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And we have something new this year. It's called Basketball Big Shot.
Tell us about that.
And kids and women have just as good a chance as big strapping guys because it's a contest to see how many consecutive successful free throws you can make.
Oh, okay.
And we have different trophies for each day. So we have a Saturday big shot and a Sunday big shot. And you just pay $1, and they keep track of how many consecutive baskets that you make. And then if you miss, you pay another $1 and start again. And the one that makes the most gets this big trophy, and they're the big shot.
Okay.
This is one of the events that we have that civic organizations are using for fundraisers. The Little League is doing this to help their programs. And Irene's Girl Scouts used their $50 they won for the youth organization last year because of her story. They used that for, what did you say, patches and sashes or what?
Patches and sashes.
So that to supplement the girls' uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
And different organizations out there can still enter, as we say. But getting back to the other events, we have an art show the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We have historical museum with demonstrations of traditional folk skills like basket weaving, quilting, this sort of thing. We have clogging Saturday afternoon. We have a street dance Saturday night. We have just something for about everybody. There's a golf tournament.
Wow, it sounds like a wide variety.
And something new that was added last year is fun, shad toss.
Shad?
Throwing real shad.
No, not showing real shad.
Throwing real shad. Here's the little girl that won last year. She was 7 years old, and she won the children's division in shad toss both days. They were real fish.
Now, when you throw a shad, are you throwing for distance or accuracy?
Yes, distance.
Oh, so you don't it's not like a throw and then a catch.
No, it's distance. And we had all kinds of ages throwing them. Men,
How do you
women,
throw them, like a football or?
Whichever way you want.
What is the best way to throw a fish?
Well, your guess is as good as mine.
I'm thinking one quick one over the shoulder like that.
Well,
it's all on the wrist is what, it's all on the wrist.
Well, we're also having a chance. A lot of people are confused out there because we always have a fishing contest, which ends on Wednesday at noon. But we have added a new fishing contest on Saturday, which is a chance for people to, this is a tournament type fishing contest. And since there have been some other fishing contests in the area, people are very confused and they think maybe it's ended on Wednesday, but we have this opportunity on Saturday to enter a real tournament. And then on Sunday, the winning fish from Saturday will be on exhibit uptown on an ice chest, so people can see what a real shad looks like.
Do you know what the biggest shad they ever caught was?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
You have a picture of
that you should ask. No, I don't, but the biggest one that's ever been caught in North Carolina was 3.5 pounds, which is enormous for a hickory shad. Now, hickory is smaller than a white shad.
Right.
We limit our festival to hickory shad celebration. 3 pounds, 8 ounces, and that has been tied this year by a guy from Greenville, Gray Powell, and the paperwork has been done to submit for his tying the state record. The largest one up until now in Grifton records was 2 pounds, 14 ounces. But we do have new categories this year for women and children too.
Okay, so we've expanded it for just about everybody.
Oh yes, every year we expanded it. April 20th, which is a Tuesday, we have a evaluation meeting, which we want everybody who comes to the Shad Festival to submit ideas and suggestions for improvement for another year. Okay. And you're welcome to come. It's at 7 o'clock at the Town Hall, April 20th.
All right, let's get back to Fishy Tales. That's this Wednesday, right?
Yes.
I think I'm going to get
the day right now.
I think I can do it.
So are you going to compete again then this year?
Oh, can you? How come? Are you only allowed to compete once?
No, you can compete anytime you want.
Anytime you want to? Well, that was a really interesting story you told us there.
I remember the song that they sang, We Belong Together from Greece.
Oh, they sang that one. Like, we go together, that one?
Rama, lama, lama.
So let me get this straight. You planted a bulb, and the plant grew, but fish came out.
This bulb in particular.
That particular bulb. Fish came out, right? They were shad, of course, right? And they sang and they danced, and they sang the song from Greece, We Go Together. And they played at the park with you and stuff. And did they grant wishes or anything like that? No? Oh, okay. Well, that's a really good story.
Show them the shirt that you got.
So you won that shirt?
There you go.
Or you got the shirt for doing it?
Shirt for doing it.
Let me see that trophy.
That's a nice trophy.
That is really cool.
And if you notice, it's got the fishy tail man on the top.
Oh, yeah. I don't think the folks at home can see that.
Oh, well, anyway.
Don't worry. I'll bring my trophy on Thursday morning when I come on the show. Janet, thank you so much for coming on the show today. And
there's something else I forgot to tell you.
What's that?
Everybody who comes to the art show can vote for People's Choice. You cast a ballot, and All the other things have been judged, but the people who attend the show can still vote
Okay.
for a prize.
Very good. Shad Festival's going on all this week, and just look for the calendar of events, and oh boy, all kinds of great stuff happening. 5 minutes to 8 o'clock here on Cable 7.
Today's weather, partly cloudy, high 65. Right now it's 58 degrees outside, and we'll be right back.
No matter what else changes in your business, you can rely on Taft Office Equipment and the new steel case answer furniture system for ongoing support. It's easy to reconfigure and upgrade, a perfect choice for business with an eye on expansion and the bottom line. Taft also features many lines of office chairs, desks, or credenzas. Taft Office Equipment, your full-service headquarters for all your office and computer supplies. Now in its 55th year in downtown Greenville.
The absolute lowest price on everything for the bedroom is at Factory Mattress and Bedrooms. Mattress sets by Sealy, Simmons, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and King Coil. Bedroom suites, futongs, waterbeds, day beds, and all the accessories. The largest selection, the lowest price guaranteed, with free delivery and financing available. Factory Mattress and Bedrooms, Greenville, Wilson, Rocky Mount. Everything for the bedroom for less.
To have a good day, you gotta have a good night. Factory Mattress and Bedroom.
Transmission problem. It's not what you'd wanted. You knew that. The refreshing thing is, he knew it also. It's the job of every AMCO Center technician to take what's wrong with your transmission and make it right. So what does the offer of an AMCO lifetime warranty mean? It means the experts at AMCO stand behind their work. Not just for today, but for as long as you own your car. AMCO, AA, MCO.
What makes a Jersey Mike sub? It's the store-cooked roast beef and fresh-baked bread. Deli cases loaded with meats and cheeses, sliced right in front of you and piled high on our giant-sized rolls. They make them right in front of you. With lettuce, onions, and tomatoes.
Makes my mouth water.
But you'll never know a Jersey Mike sub until you experience one for yourself.
You have to try one.
Jersey Mike's, authentic sub since 1956. Experience it.
Firedworks Cafe is a paint-your-own pottery studio where you are the artist. Firedworks Cafe provides the atmosphere and tools. All you need is the enthusiasm. Choose from over 200 pieces of bisque pottery. You paint it, we glaze it, and fire it on site. Your new personalized creation is ready in 3 days. Firedworks Cafe is a great place for private parties such as birthdays, bridal showers, office gatherings, bridge and book clubs, Boy Scouts, and church groups. Open Tuesday through Sunday just off Arlington and Fire Tower. Firedworks Cafe.
3 minutes to 7, 3 minutes to 8 here on Cable 7. I'm still trying.
And he even changed the clock for you.
He changed the clock for me. I'm still all messed
He
up.
doesn't know how to tell time, really.
3 minutes to 8 o'clock is what it is.
Today, partly cloudy, high 65. Tonight, partly cloudy and cooler, low about 40. And tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 72. Right now, it's 58 degrees outside. Are you all right? No. Mike's not having a very
I'm having a hard time with these microphones today, is what I'm doing. See, I like radio where my mic is right here. I got headphones, not all this little crazy
What's
stuff.
this
here.
extra clip?
That's an extra clip, so they keep falling off. I'm just having a heck of a
Right
time
in
here
your
this
ear.
morning. It's Monday, can't you tell? Big week in Grifton, North Carolina with the Shad Festival couple. What'd you do, clip that on your
Yeah,
ear?
it hurt.
I'd always joke around with guests, and they'd say, where should I put this? Oh, just put it on your ear.
Or on your nose.
I'm never going to tell somebody that again. Big week at the Grifton Shad Festival, Grifton, North Carolina. The Shad Queen pageant is tomorrow night, 7:30 to 10. The contest ends, the Hickory Shad Fishing Contest ends on Wednesday. Fishy Tales Contest is 7 p.m. I'm going to enter that contest.
Your whale story was good. It needs a little more work.
Yeah, well, I just made it up on the spot.
Well, I know, but it was a good idea.
I think what I'll do is bring my trophy on Thursday. And we'll finally,
Pretty confident.
we can finally get rid of Tinky Winky and put up a real prize.
Tinky Winky is a real prize.
What I'll do is I'll enter the contest as a representative of DayBreak. So when we get the trophy, it'll say DayBreak.
All right.
Want to do that?
Sounds good.
See, I'll give you credit for things that you won't even go down there to do. Plus, you want to go down to the Liars
I'll
Contest.
give you some ideas to your story.
Why don't you compete against me in the Liars Contest?
Maybe.
I don't know. When it comes to lying,
I think I'd win.
We'll see. Just a couple of minutes to 8 o'clock. Good Monday morning to you. You know, get back in the swing of things. Holiday's over. Our clocks are set ahead. We're ready to go for the week.
There you go.
Give us one last look at that weather.
All right, partly cloudy today, high 65. Right now it is 58 degrees.
And joining us tomorrow, Celia Beecham is coming back from the Cooperative Extension Office. Also, Kathleen Shank from the Aquatics and Fitness Center. And I understand we're going to have a Tai Chi demonstration tomorrow.
Ooh.
Tai Chi is that thing. Well, it's not that, but it's
exactly
it's
what
like
we just did.
It's
That's
an
what
ancient martial. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find it's
for Healthy Tuesday.
It's crazy movements tomorrow on DayBreak.